everyone must thoroughly understand and explain to his surroundings that the well-being of society, which is the well-being of the state and the well-being of the world, are completely interdependent. That's exactly what everyone here is doing right now. We're showing that to each other. We are protesting the human ego and demonstrating love. And we're doing that consciously. And so, he says, as long as the laws of society, however, are not satisfactory to each and every individual in the state, and leave a minority that is dissatisfied with the government of the state, that minority conspires under the government of the state and seeks to overthrow it. So again, he's not throwing any blaming fingers at this or that group of person or individual. He just states a law that works in human society. If there is someone that's not happy, if the laws of human society are not in a certain kind of balance that makes everyone satisfied, we need to understand what that means too. But if that doesn't happen, you're always going to be at risk. There's always going to be imbalance. Let's see what he says further. So, if its power is not sufficient, meaning the minority, the people who are not satisfied, whoever they are, to fight the government of the state face to face, it will seek to overthrow it indirectly, such as by inciting countries against each other and bringing them to war. I'm not going to throw any specific examples, familiar? But yeah, just ask yourselves. Are we not in the midst of all kinds of incitement happening by all kinds of groups, taking advantage of all kinds of situations and things that are happening, maybe even tragedies that are happening, because they are trying to take power in some sort of shape or remove from power some interest and individuals. Okay, for it is natural that at wartime there will be many more dissatisfied people with whom they will have hope to achieve the critical mass to overthrow the government of the state and establish a new leadership that is convenient for them. So in that situation, right, there is the perfect recipe for chaos to take place, because every minority or every group that's not happy is simply trying to fight. And then all these negative, destructive forces are simply destabilizing society, even though they each have their own agendas. But they all together work to destabilize society. And so they hope to achieve the critical mass to overthrow the government of the state and establish a new leadership that is convenient for them. That's what they hope. Thus, the well-being of the individual is a direct cause for the well-being of the state. That's rule number one. Our well-beings are completely and totally interdependent. You cannot have a situation where one group is happy and has everything it needs, and another group is miserable or deprived in any shape or form. We're coming to a point where we're so interdependent that these words of Bala Sulam are becoming revealed. We're going to have to come to a point where we take care of everyone's well-being, none excluded. Let's keep going with the quote. So, furthermore, if we take into consideration that always existing part in the state, for whom war is their craft and their every hope of success, such as professional soldiers and suppliers of ammunition, who are always a very prominent minority in terms of social quality, and if we add to them the dissatisfied minority from the current laws, then at any given moment you have a vast amount of people craving war and bloodshed.